Quick side note on this video. If you guys want to watch any old gameplay like from any of these really good players, I'm gonna have all their videos and channels linked in the description and comments of the video. Highly recommend you check out the likes of like Real C, Flowing Shades, because their montages are insane. Also, if you go to like my channel playlists, there's a public BO4 and like other CODs playlist on there of like other people's gameplay, which is like really good. But yeah, side note on this video, technically everyone here is actually a good player. Almost all of them could comfortably hold like a 5 KD. So yeah, but I want to give some moronic, egotistical wannabes a quick reality check. But yeah, onto the video. Evening shaggers. Nobody's gonna like this video, so I'm quite looking forward to it. Piss off some people with super inflated delusional egos, that'd be good. This list is based in pubs only, as you can see by the title, so I'd appreciate if you don't run to the comments and cry about some competitive player or some league player missing. But the list is my opinion on player skill level from pubs gameplay I've seen, or how they played against me, but also taking into account like their achievements and stats and stuff like that. So, but it's important to remember, like, stats are very subjective, as some people like to lobby surf, camp, and do lots of cringe shit, like Cam and Hades with 6 mans and stuff, like for stats with the comsec, or play featured. As for other people, you know, will run around with a Sog or Maddox and have good stats, so you know that's very different sort of thing.
Like a nuke this, that'll be quite good.
But yeah, a lot of people in the community seem to have massive egos, and they definitely need a reality check.
Nice gunny,
it's
bro.
like year 6 and these people think they're the best players in the world, even though there's been so many people better than them in the past or even today. It's like crazy. You guys were bums in year 1 and year 2, and you're still shit now, and yet you like think you're like best things since sliced bread. It's crazy. But if you aren't on the list, you're either not good enough, I forgot about you, or I just don't know you. Simple as that. If you don't like your position, go cry about it. The top 25-ish in this list are all like quite literally top tier pub stompers. So wherever you are in the top 25, you're there. It's a tremendous compliment, because everyone there is a phenomenal player. And I consider about everyone from about 100 up a very good player. So you know, if you're low down in that 100 or whatever, I still consider you very good at the game, and it's not an insult or anything. It's just I think there's other people better. But yeah, some of these players quit year 1, year 2. But yeah, here we go. Top 150 best players I know of. So number 1 is Trimates and his brother on Xbox. I used to watch these guys on Twitch. Trimates had a 2,700 nukes and 250 kill chains in core by year 2. He also had 1,200 score per minute and a 23 KD account. And his brother played on a 28 KD, 900 score per minute account. All played on stream in year 2. So yeah, that was insane. And not a single player on either console has ever got close to these stats in over 5 years. So I will not be hearing people out saying, oh, I'm better than Trimates. And I used to watch also Trimates play solo 1v6, like sweaty parties in Nuketown all the time, so he could play sweats. And he very rarely even lost then. Like, he would 1v6 parties and win consistently, which is like crazy. So yeah, if you think you're better than that guy at pubs, you're pretty mentally ill. Number 2, I've got Joska, the best player I've played with in this game by country mile. Nobody can hold stats. Nobody can hold stats like he does. Nobody else does the shit that he does when they play with me. Like, he's the most impressed I've been when I've played with somebody. He holds a 12 KD, 850 score per minute, and 50 win loss on a solely mercenary account. He didn't even lobby surf, and there's no cringe shit like micro or anything.
Yeah, you only deserve 100 points per kill.
Most other people with solo stats are always doing fake shit like lobby surfing and boosting and playing featured for those stats. He's actually got them playing legitimate, so that's good. And then he also had like the best 2-man level 1000 stats, with like a 12 KD, 900 score per minute, and a 100 win loss. So yeah, that's Joska. And then number 3, I've got Real C. The best shot for PUBS player I've seen ever, unreal aim, without a doubt the best gameplay I've seen, and montages in the community by my country miles, so he's a phenomenal player. Number 4, I've got To Memory, my favourite streamer, the best player in year 1 in every COD, insane gameplay, most nukes, can play pretty much any gun and nukes most sweats while rushing in any COD, and just like he did back in BO4, he inspired me to improve. So at number 5 I've got Afi. This guy was phenomenal every time I played with him. He's good at every mode and can comfortably play solo. Very fun to play with. At number 6 I've got Laser Beam or Beam TV, like you might know him. Best American stats in PlayStation, great aim, great gameplay. Enough said really. Cryas is number 7, best player in Free For All. The gameplay is phenomenal if you watch him on stream. Great TDM gameplay too. He's definitely a weirdo, does a lot of boosting and whatever, but you know, he's inconsistent against good players, but I'd rate him really highly. I've seen some insane things on stream that he does, so he's at number 7. At number 8 I've got Koresh. He's great at 6v6. He held a 20 KD and featured a couple years back in featured Dom and stuff in Nuketown Domination, and he was playing like an EU host as well, playing in like 3-mans, 4-mans featured. He had 20 KD. I mean, I think that's like the highest in PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, for Domination anyway, which is pretty insane. And then we've got at 9 I've got KGX, a 15 KD 2 3-man player. Enough said, he's really good. At number 10 I've got Swiped. Back in year 2, which is like really early on, he had like a 15 KD using the ICR and TDM. Back then nobody had KDs this high in PlayStation, so it's pretty insane. Number 11 I've got Ashtastic. This guy was literally top 15 competitive players on game battles, like he was in the leaderboard for that. And I used to play this guy in pubs all the time, and back when you could check those like weekly average stats, he would have like a 7 KD, 750 score per minute every week, using like SOG and Maddox only, and had like a 41% accuracy. Every time you play him, he just didn't miss a bullet. It was insane. So he's number 11. Number 12, I've got Loris. Phenomenal gameplay, can hold 10 KD when he tries, and he's good with every gun. And he's really fun to play with. At number 13, I've got Iron Mist, the best sniper I've ever seen. He has a 4 KD in this game, year 1, with loads of nukes, hundreds and hundreds of 5-1s and all sorts of things. At number 14, I've got Sprat, second best sniper I ever saw in BO4. Year 1, he was very, very good. Every good player I know who's played against him has had a tough time. His gameplay is really phenomenal. At number 15, I've got Misha, one of the best Nuketown players, 10 KD, and plays fast. And from what I hear, nukes sweats very often. At number 16, I've got Twists, probably the best 6v6 player out there. His gameplay is really good. You can see how good he is. He's happy to actually rush against Sweats, which pretty much nobody does. Pretty much everyone camps against Sweats, but he'll actually move, which is really impressive. At number 17, I've got Arazite, very good player in 2-man. Plays smart and has multiple accounts with over 10 KD. He's very good solo as well, so can't knock it. At number 18, I've got Centrify, great solo player in Nuketown and get tons of kills every game. At number 19, I've got Midi, great at both TDM and Nuketown, rushes really fast and gets a ton of kill chains, has really good gameplay, and he's super fun to play with as well. We've got at number 20, I've got Nearboost, probably the best party player on PlayStation, that one of the only ones who would actually rush, and you see how good he is when you play with him. He could definitely hold his stats, you know, solo forever. I think he's really good. At number 21, I've got Mist or CPG Red. He's probably out of the whole list, he's probably top 5 for movement and aim. He's absolutely incredible. He rushes really fast. He's good at both Nuketown and TDM. I had so much fun playing with him. And yeah, he's number 21. Number 22, I've got Neptune. He used to upload like very good triple nuke gameplays even year 1, and high gun streaks year 2 and stuff like that, and he played very fast. I remember playing against him a couple of times. At number 23, I've got Drimsy. He had most nukes in EU year 2. He had like 1500 nukes or something. He has loads of triple nuke gameplays. Every time you play with him, he does nukes all the time. He plays really fast, and yeah, super fun to play with. At number 24, I've got Flowing Shade. Some of the best gameplay I've ever seen. The guy's just top tier at every COD. If you watch his YouTube videos, you'll see that. At number 25, I've got Vizaya. Very talented player from what I've seen, and when I played with him, he only uses the micro. No, he doesn't only use the micro, but he uses the micro a lot, which is why he's a bit lower down in here. But he's, from what I hear, he's really good as well. So it's, but he did use to boost, which is a bit annoying. Does put him down a bit. Anyway, at number 26, I've got Syrian, the best PC player I've ever seen. That guy's gameplay was phenomenal back in year one. Number 27, I've got BO4 PUBS, one of the best EU players at year one. At number 28, I've got maddox, phenomenal player to watch. Would literally beat pros regularly when he was like 16. It's like 16 years old, year one. He was like smashing pros to big pieces in league play and stuff. And he played like competitions as well. And he has some of the best aim I've seen in pubs as well. So yeah, he's at number 28. At number 29, I've got True Killer, very similar to maddox in that way. At number 30, I've got Jibibi, who's Twist duo. He's really good. At number 31, I've got Persected, 1,000 score per minute in Nuketown long term, which is very rare. Number 32, I've got Yulsi, a very good 5-6 man player with featured on Nuketown stats. Plays slow, but very good stats, respectable. At number 33, I've got Unknown Soldier, phenomenal gameplay. Had like 800 nukes in 20 days, playing like 3 mans year 1, year 2. Guy's incredible, one of the best in Xbox. At number 34, I've got V-Slash. He's got poor gun skill and is a micro only player, but I respect the gameplay because he rushes a lot and he plays very fast, and he's very good at stomping the noobs and like TDM free for all and even Nuketown, so respect it. At number 35, I've got the Marker J. Most of you will know who that is. Number 36, I've got Resifying on Xbox. He had the highest KD in year 1. He would technically be a lot higher if this was year 1, but yeah, he had like, was it like 13, 14 KD in year 1, and nobody else had that, so pretty impressive. Number 37, I've got Caressed. If you watch that guy's streams, he's really good. At number 38, I've got Miwonk. Again, if you watch that guy's streams, he's really good as well. At number 39, I've got VXO. Very good player, used to play with Afi and KGX. At number 40, I've got XBP, the Australian player. He's pretty decent. At number 41, I've got I2 Envy. A very good solo player I used to play against regularly, and he was another competitive player who had like insane aim. At number 42, I've got Dexstar, great at free for all and very good at TDM as well. At number 43, I've got Liver Stealer, very good gun skill, good to watch, and streams a rubbish internet and does well. At number 44, I've got Bugatify. He's got a 13 KD party player. So yeah, that tells you how good the list is. I've got a 13 KD player at 44. At number 45, I've got Exo Merciful. At number 46, I've got Coxty, one of the super fun players that I used to play with pubs back in the day. At number 47, I've got Lamus. At number 48, I've got Mirage. At number 49, I've got It's Mr. Harzy. Number 50, I've got Scump, the only pro player I used to watch back in year 1 who was actually like really good at pubs. And yeah, obviously, you know, he's a pro, so he's one of the best ever in that regard. But yeah, in pubs he used to just go in, he doesn't even play pubs, and just stomp like with ease, which rarely competitive players do, but he did. At number 51, I've got JHX. At number 52, I've got Clutchify, 7 KD solo player. Who used to use a variety of guns, and this guy used to be really good in BO3, if you remember too. Number 53, I've got Exatomic 98, mercenary player who's quite sweaty. He uses the same class every game though. He's quite annoying to play against because he just camps the Hades acoustic every game. At number 54, I've got V-Razy. At number 55, I've got N-Gold. Number 56, I've got Appears. At number 57, I've got AWRXH. I've got 58, I've got DCX. At 59, I've got Character. At 60, I've got I'm Heroes. At 61, I've got Crystal or Martin. At 62, I've got Requiem. At 63, I've got B praised. Hades only sort of sweat, but he's really good as well. 64, I've got Wavy or Vaby. He was really good at pubs in year 1, but it was mainly a league player. At number 65, I've got Kills. At number 66, I've got Quokey. At 67, I've got Crewboy 101. At 68, I've got Arenthi. 69, I've got Gideon, a super fun comp player I used to play with. And he just rushed at people, it was super fun. At number 70, I've got Munchie. At number 71, I've got I-Beam and a Mad Thing. At number 72, I've got Moralizes. A 13 KD party player again, so I mean that tells, again, like 72, I've got a 13 KD player. So many good names out there. At 73, I've got Blued. At 74, I've got Sadly. At 75, I've got Detox Gold. At 76, I've got SQ. At 77, I've got It's Mr. Headshot. At 78, I've got Elotrix, that huge German streamer. I used to play against him all the time. And he used to rush. At number 79, I've got Oblicity. Disrespected by so many players, actually, because he's really good at getting nukes. He isn't amazing against sweats, but you know he's really entertaining to watch. So, and then at number 80, I've got Zyad. At number 81, I've got Smacked. At number 82, I've got Pirtos. Number 83, I've got Zarv. Number 84, I've got Fenrir. Number 85, I've got that guy called Visaliji Me Too in Nuketown. I've got 86, I've got Kalen Taylor. 87, I've got Caged. Well, 86, Kalen Taylor, like, you know, that guy's 10 times better than me at customs and stuff, but he's pretty decent at pubs as well from what I've seen. At 87, I've got Caged. 88, I've got Voxims, super fast player. He improved a lot over the last couple of years. 89, I've got Unlisted Ant. 90, I've got Ominous. 91, I've got King Under the Roof. At 92, I've got Jakubi K, probably the best blackout player, and he's very good at pubs as well. At number 93, I've got Chain Feeds. Number 94, I've got Noxus. Very fast player, he just like runs at the sweats of the maddox. He plays mostly league, but I played with him in pubs and he played super fast. Fun to play with, like. And then at number 95, I've got IKA, very slow player, but he had like 9 KD playing mostly solo and 2-man. Which, how many people do you know have 9 KD solo? Very few, so that's respectable. At number 96, I've got my boy Silly Willy, best SE12 player in the world, simple as that. I stand by, like, he was so good at pubs when he actually grinded the game. At number 97, I've got Azza. Number 98, I've got Inex.
It's impossible for me to kill him with no FMJ.
And number 99, I've got Ion, a 6 KD player I used to play with him in year 1. Like at the start of the game, he had like 6 KD. He was like top 10 for KD or something. It was crazy. And now he's a British player I used to play with him. At number 100, I've got V-Bricks, 10 KD party player. At number 101, I've got OVV. Number 102, I've got Invuri. 103, I've got Sundal. 104, I've got Skyzo.
Push me, you freak!
Lots of nukes, party player, but he's not amazing. At number 105, I've got X-Pro MVZ. At number 106, I've got Phoenix EU. 107, I've got Dinchy. A very fun player to play with, good with every gun, that guy. 108, I've got VI Elzon. 109, I've got Enifir. 110, I've got Satatsi. 111, I've got Hassel. 112, I've got Slideness. 113, I've got Boostfire of YT. 114, I've got Sicchero. 115, I've got Reaper Reaps. 116, I've got the Gambling Ninja. 117, I've got Primitive AK. 118, I've got Kasemi. 119, I've got Still Ether. 120, I've got Zedvirium. 121, I've got Mary Vertigo. 122, I've got Infinity Nez. 123, I've got Nippo. 124, I've got Infernal Destiny 2. 125, I've got Anning. 126, I've got Azizia. 127, Kev, the micro-only player. 128, I've got Army Viruses. 129, I've got It's Flynn. 130, I've got H-Man. 131, I've got Korean Savage. 132, I've got Senator. 133, I've got Milan Douglas. 134, I've got Q6. I mean, he used to have entertaining gameplay back in the day, but now all he does is boost with micro and His gameplay's terrible, to be honest. Sad to see. But 108.35, I've got VPubs, very sound guy. One of the best, probably the best COD Ghost player out there. I used to watch this guy play COD Ghosts on stream, and he's absolutely insane. He's got like an 8 KD in COD Ghosts, one of the worst CODs, but yeah, he's decent at BO4. 136, I've got Svarter. 137, I've got Riority. 138, I've got Swag. 139, I've got Dismo. 140, I've got Diligence. 141, I've got Res Fine on PlayStation. I've got 142, I've got
dog shit. He knows he won't win the gunfight.
143,
he knows he won't win the gunfight. He has to bait the teammates because he can't win the gunfight. With a fucking micro, imagine, he's scared to challenge. Noobs with a micro, he's scared! It's embarrassing!
Sergeant Gaz. 149, I've got Dinch. And 150, I've got It's Money. So I mean, as you can see, there's a bunch of mixed players in there. They've got YouTubers, I've got players used to play against, players used to play with, from all the years of COD, year 1 to year 5, sort of. So yeah, a lot of good players in there. But yeah, that's the list. If you aren't on there, you probably just aren't good enough, or I forgot about you or something like that. So yeah. But there'll be a lot of people who just aren't on here because I simply have no idea who they are, and I'm definitely forgetting some people I used to play with too. So, but yeah, don't give me these shitty comments like, "Oh, this player's above me and I played them and won." I literally just couldn't give a shit. Like your EKA Comsec Hades wins are no skill, and you can stick them up your arse, quite frankly. Anyway, later fuckers.